Alright, what is going on, everybody? It is Tristan, and today in this video, what I got going on for you guys is I'm here back with the usual screen recording. But what we're discussing today is I'm making this video somewhat urgent, I guess, but mainly to say don't sell your laser orange dunk lows. Please do not do it. If you're any sort of reseller, or if you just got them, you're gonna wear them, that's also dope. I appreciate the people that still buy and collect shoes. I understand that concept. Of course, I got plenty in my collection as well. Just got the turbos recently, but got those again. I needed those. Biggest regret ever selling those. But really, just aside from everything else, we'll just make this video kind of discussing why this shoe is a good hold and kind of comparing it to other releases. So if you want more content like this, feel free to go ahead and subscribe below, but also drop a like. Let's make the goal in this video something simple, like 200 likes. That'd be cool if we could do that. Or if you want to drop a comment, anything like that down below, any questions, feel free to do that. I'll be there answering them, and everything you can check out will be in the description. My Discord, all that, and my Instagrams, of course, those are on the screen. You can check that out, my resale page. I've been pretty active on my resale page, so you can check that out for sure. And I've already been buying pairs of this Dunk Low, so let's get into it. So first things first, the Nike Dunk Low Laser Orange. Why this release is such a good hold. First things first, it is one of the few sneakers exclusive Dunk Lows, and one of the first in a while. One of the last exclusive, sneakers exclusive releases I can remember for a Dunk Low, I think, was the Stingwater Dunk Low. Those were a pair of SBs though, so a little bit different than these ones, and not quite. Those ones are much different. Those are like the magic mushroom ones. Those look like some mushrooms, while these ones, are just a regular classic colorway dunk, which is another reason why it's a good hold. But the fact that this shoe was limited and only dropped on sneakers, like, you can go check sneaker news, ready, and you can go check where it dropped in Europe, overseas. It already dropped in the EU, so this is the US drop. There's not going to be another release for this shoe. So considering that this is already released overseas and this US drop was the last drop for this Laser Orange Dunk Low, I'm buying all the pairs I can. I've already secured one. I paid like $225 for it. That's the most I would pay for any pair, any size, other than, well, the bigger sizes are going for much more. If you go look at this Laser Orange Dunk Low, I mean, the bigger sizes are going for, this one's almost going for near 400. I've seen this one pretty consistently selling around, 350. So, I mean, people are putting the money up for these shoes. People really want them. And when you see that, I mean, look at this. There's no raffles. This is all sneaker sites only for all the places that it released over in Europe. Didn't even release over in Asia or anything. They just were like, this is the only two places we're dropping it, and we're only doing it through sneakers. We're not giving this to any foot sites, no raffle places. And any of these other dunk releases, the UNC Dunk Low, the Dunk Low Black and women's sizing, the Dunk Low Coast and women's sizing. This was a women's exclusive release along with this one. I mean, this one eventually dropped in men's sizing, but these all had foot site releases. Like, these all dropped on Foot Locker or Finish Line or JD Sports or something like that. Every single one of these had foot sites and raffle releases, but this is the only one in a classic colorway and in women's sizing that is just on sneakers. This didn't. That was the only release. That's it. There's not going to be any raffles for this. And if any retailers do raffle this off, I don't even know how, because the sneakers release has already happened. So it's going to have to be some sort of restock down the line, which that is the one risk of holding this shoe. Women's Dunk Lows have restocked before, and this one could. But the thing is that the last ones that restocked were all those ones that released on foot sites, and they kind of restocked on those same places that foot sites already had them before. So since this one didn't drop on any of those places, they wouldn't have any stock in the first place to even have a restock. So kind of knowing that, I see these ones definitely. I mean, look at the pattern. It's already looking pretty decent, especially if you go look. There was one size in particular that was looking pretty decent. This was a size I bought right here. Paid $225 for it. I think that's pretty fair. Looking like I made a good purchase with that one. But when you kind of see this, when you see this kind of upward trend of it, looks like it's kind of just going up and down. But I more or less see this as a good thing, because this shows that people are willing to pay a higher price when you see kind of these places right here, and also right now it seems like people are paying more for it. And you also look at the total amount of sales for this shoe. I think it's almost 7,000. So yeah, there's a lot of people that are buying this shoe, and I definitely would expect this to be probably on one of the top sales, like top sellers in StockX in the next couple days, or maybe for today it'll appear on that as something later. But for this shoe, I'm very excited to hold this one. I'm going to continue to get more pairs of it. It's another really one of those classic Dunk Low colorways. It's an opportunity, I guess, what I'm seeing is because because just dunks, I was one of those people that was saying dunk hype was going to die back then. It wasn't really going to rise. By April or kind of around that May span, it probably would die. But now looking at these classic colorways kind of still performing, it looks like just dunks are here to stay. People really want these. So that's kind of what I see for them. And kind of we'll compare some other releases. Why I even have these ones up here is just to show you how dunks are doing right now. The UNC's on the upward trends. This is just another dunk again, another kind of popular colorway. You see exact same, no different details, just they just changed up the color on them. And this one's even more limited. So when you see one that's even more limited going for less right now, I mean, that should let you know something. I mean, even this one's an example you can compare to. This one is going for more money than the laser oranges by a little bit, not by much right now. I think the laser orange ones will surpass these very soon, since this one did drop on foot sites. Don't forget that. But if you see kind of what it did, it released right around here, kind of like on March 10th. That's when this one released, I think. And then look what it did after its release date. This is just a regular colorway too. And then the only reason this one dropped is because the Dunk Low Black and men's sizing came out. And then that one rose too. So when you kind of see that, I mean, this one rose $50. It was on a heavy upward trend until the men's sizing one was announced. It rose pretty much $50. So this is March 15th and this is April 19th. So yeah, almost $50-$60 in the month. So I could definitely see multiple pairs. If you were to invest in like 5 pairs of laser oranges, I could definitely see you making like $300 off that in a month. Hopefully these will be a quick riser. I mean, who knows, who can say, but it looks like most dunks are, pretty fast to respond to the market, just since they're so popular right now. So I'm definitely going to keep trying to get my hands on pairs of these. I know it's going to be difficult, since I've even seen some people. I saw someone that had sold it to like StockX or some sort of app, and then they were like, I canceled my order because I saw prices were going up, so I'll sell here again and see what I can get for them. But honestly, I should probably just swipe up and tell them just don't sell them now, you know what I mean? But my kind of thoughts, at least. Even the Dunk Low Coast is a fair example, released right around this time, and then you can kind of see did that rise to say women's Dunk Low, don't forget. And then this one just kind of started dropping because you got the UNC Dunk Low, the regular colorway, not the Coast one. I mean, the Coast one's only different because the 2 gold things right here, and also the Dunk Low Green Glow. This one's going for much less, and it hasn't really done much of a rise, but I will kind of tell you guys why this one has not risen. The first reason that this one hasn't risen, honestly, I just don't think the colorway was all that. I don't think people are really into it, and it also released on many foot sites. There's a pretty fair amount of stock on this one at first, and then the second reason why I kind of dropped again here is because these ones actually restocked, so don't forget that. And that's mainly why I say women's Dunk Lows are kind of risky to hold, because this is an example of one that restocked. I believe this one restocked a bit on foot sites, if I'm correct. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked at all if this one restocked. I mean, this is a Dunk Low Black. I mean, this one probably did. So just kind of knowing that, these are a few ones that did restock in their past women's Dunk Low colorways. I haven't seen many dunk stocks as of recently, but to say the least, it's possible. But these ones never dropped on foot sites in the first place. So for them to have any restock, it wouldn't even, or I mean, any stock, it wouldn't even be a restock. It would just be a drop. You know what I mean? So I see these ones going at least above 300 in pretty much all sizes, or I'll say above 275 in all sizes. These kind of bigger sizes are already going for a ton, but I could definitely see these kind of ones right here, like 10W through 12W, kind of going for, I guess, 270 to like 350 right now. I could see them kind of more or less rising to, I guess, a range of 320 to probably, 400 plus, I'd say, on the bigger sizes. I mean, this is such a clean shoe. I think people are really into this, and once I see these in hand, I think I'll be able to determine 100% how much of a good hold this is. It's just if the quality's there. The only thing about dunks is they crease easily, but I mean, if the quality's there, if the color looks good in hand, then yeah, I'm gonna keep buying my pairs. But that's all I gotta say. I feel really good about this one, so we'll just kind of hop into the outro. If you guys want more content just like this video right here, feel free to go ahead and subscribe below, but also drop a like in this video. I'd really appreciate that. To make the goal in this video something simple like 200 likes, that'd be dope if we could hit that. And also anything in the description, my Instagrams, Discord, you want to check those down below, they'll be there, and I'd appreciate a follow there if you guys want to check me out. But let me know if you guys are holding on to these ones, if you're just selling them, anything that you're doing with this shoe. I'd like to hear it in the comments, and just let me know. And if you guys kind of agree, disagree, anything, just drop it there. So I'm ending the screen recording, and yeah, that's everything. So I'm Tristan, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.